Hey everybody, my name is April and this is Thrifty Nerdy Mom. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So glad to see everyone. And today I'm doing just kind of a parent chat, some advice, some just kind of things that I've learned along the way. But before I get into that, please like and subscribe. Join our family. We would love to have you, especially if you have a family, because mom's in the title. I am mom. I do mom things and stuff like that, and that's what it's all about today. So today I'm telling you 5 ways to save on back to school clothes / even just school supplies in general. So let's jump on into it. So number 1, my number 1 helpful tip on back to school is shop your kids' closet. And or I kind of have a crafting shelf over here that has tons of school supplies. So even if you know you have school supplies, find those out in your house first. Go through your kids' closet and find clothes that are newish that can still be worn and look great at school. I know that I've picked up quite a few things for our Disney trip for Emma to wear, and then after we got back from Disney, when she only wore them once or twice, I put them up for the school year because I don't necessarily want to spend a whole lot of money at once, and especially for summer clothes for back to school, because I feel yes, in the South it goes from 100 to and it stays that hot, and then all of a sudden it's freezing cold, especially around Halloween. You never know if you're going to be freezing or sweating. It's a thing. So I kind of put back some of that summer stuff when I was finding it good and cheap and stuff like that. I put that back, and I'm shopping her closet for back to school before I shop for anything else. So that's my number 1 tip. Shop what you have at your house. In the long run, it'll save you some money. 2, thrift stores / yard sales. If you've been here a while, you know I love a good thrift store. And I actually have a yard sale haul coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned for that one. Of course, there's no back to school clothes for Emma, but I did pick up a couple things for me, and yeah, I really just love thrift stores. You can find some great deals. You can even find new clothing there. You can find very gently used clothing there too, and especially with kids grow so fast. I can kind of channel out where Emma's gonna need to. She slowed down a little bit there when she was a baby. We're going through 2T, 3T, 4T like this. Now I can kind of be okay, she was in a 7, 8 this time last year. She's in a 10, 12. Can wear some 7, 8s now, just depending, because kids' clothes are kind of like that. Some clothes are a little bit bigger than others, and so it's anywhere between an 8 and a 10, 12 large. I feel like I'm going on a random rate about sizing, but with thrift stores, what I'm saying is when I find something good and I find something on sale, I grab it and I put it up, just like I'm saying about shopping closets. Thrift stores are a great place to shop for clothing for kids, especially. I find some great things at thrift stores, but a lot of times I can find Emma a great outfit like this at a thrift store. When I was shopping for my adopted brother before he decided to go live back with his mother, I shopped his back to school clothes at thrift stores a lot, and I got name brands for $3 that normally cost $25 somewhere. So thrift stores, just a great place to find great items. And I know some people just aren't really into thrift stores and are kind of a little triggered by the word thrift stores. So my next kind of tip is consignment sales / stores. So there is a difference between a thrift store and a consignment store. A consignment store will typically pay you for your clothing. A thrift store you just donate to. Consignment stores are great. It's like Plato's, Once Upon a Child. We have sales around here that happen a couple times a year, 2-3 times a year, and I'll get to that in a minute. But stores, typically you go in, people sell their clothes, you go in and buy them for a more discounted price, but they're not as cheap as thrift stores, to tell you the truth. But if you're kind of triggered by thrift stores, you don't want to dig, you just want to go somewhere and know what you're looking for and maybe find a better deal than you would have found, consignment stores are great. Plato's for like your teenagers, even for like younger adults, great place. I can't remember what the Plato's equivalent, Encore. Encore is kind of like Plato's equivalent, but like for older generations, I guess. Honestly, I can find good plus size deals at Encore before I do Play-Doh, but that's neither here or there. But back to the sales that I was talking about. The sales around here allows parents to put their clothing for sale, and the parents mark the prices. So sometimes you can find like extremely good deals at the consignment sales. I would rather go to a consignment sale over a consignment store. I've sold at a consignment store. You make 60 to 70% of what you're marking your things, because they do take a cut off, which, I mean, I get it. It's a thing. And usually I donate the rest to like the women's shelter. After whatever doesn't sell, I donate to the women's shelter and stuff like that. But consignment sales, you're actually helping another mom in your community when you buy her things, which I could. So around my area, consignment sales have started doing this thing that you can kind of shop your money, like you can use your money at the consignment sale, like as you're selling. Let's say I sold 3 t-shirts for $3 a piece. That's $9. You can go in and buy something for $9, or what you would have made. What's like 60% of 9? Don't even want to think about it. It's like $7 or somewhere around there. It may be 6. Yeah, math, okay? Not here for the math today. But yeah, that's why I like consignment sales more than consignment stores, but they're still really, really great. You're still getting a fairly good deal. You're just probably not getting as much of a deal as you would with their stores. Plus, I know at Goodwill for like Sure does not charge taxes, so you don't even have to worry about that child, not the child, but the tax-free weekends where everyone's going crazy. So, consignment sales, still good. Totally check them out. Number 4 on tips on how to save back to schools. Look for sales. Look for clearance. So right now, Walmart especially is getting rid of a lot of summer clothes. I found like some random excess winter clothes that were like super cheap. I got Emma some long sleeve shirts for 50 cents a piece at Walmart. That beats like a thrift store. That beats like Dollar Tree, because you do find shirts at Dollar Tree sometimes, but that beats like all of that, honestly. 50 cents a long sleeve shirt. So I picked her up 3 or 4. They're great for like layering. They're great if you want to personalize them, things like that. But yeah, look for those clearance racks. Go to those, check those out first. And sales, look for sales. Target has a lot of good sales for clothes. And then really with school supplies, and I don't think I applied this with the consignment sales, you can find like lunch boxes and backpacks at consignment sales that look great, look barely used. They're just ready for a new backpack, new style, and you get a good deal on the backpacks. So especially look for backpacks there. But for as far as sales, back to number 4, looking like at sales, look for like backpacks, look for school supplies, things like that. Walgreens has really great school supplies. Office Max has really great like sales on school supplies. Those are 2 places that you wouldn't think to look at that actually have really good supplies. Overall, in general, the cheapest supplies, like without looking for a sale, is going to be Walmart. Looking for unique finds, I find Target has more stuff. They have like a really, really great Marvel line right now, and I'm waiting on those to go to sale because I'm going to buy a couple more of those things. I did buy a couple of their notebooks because I love notebooks, and I mean, it had Captain America on it, so I didn't buy those on sale. But I recommend you to look out for sales. Number 5, and this is more like budgeting over like saving money. Look at QuadPay, look at Klarna, look at Afterpay. Those are places that you, especially when you buy online, you pay like a fourth of what you're going to pay like all together, and then it spaces it out every 2-week payments. So you do 4 payments, so it's cut in fourths every 2 weeks. I know there's like really cute boutique shops that participate this. I think that's called Zezzle. I've done all these before. They're all fairly good. If you're late on a payment because a bill came out and blah blah, it just charges you a little extra. It is what it is. But I mean, there's sometimes where you can afford $50 over like a $200 back to school bill, and you can like just kind of budget it out. I really, 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 really recommend this if you're not going to do the top 4. If you're just going to go out and buy things, and which it's easier, I understand, but look into things like that. That way you're not dropping like $200 at a time, especially if you don't have $200 at the time. But yeah, that's kind of it. Next week I'm going to show you like a conglomerative thrift haul of things that I've picked up for Emma's back to school things. I have like winter finds, fall finds, summer finds. All these clothes look really good, and they're all for back to school and things like that. And I talk about how much I saved by doing like sales at Goodwill. Like I tell you, you know, I would have paid this at Goodwill, but I actually paid this because I went on a sale day. And then I also tell you estimated $5 per item of clothing, how much I saved after that too. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about that one because I'm so excited about things that I've got her. I think she's going to like some of these pieces. She's seen some of them. I put some of them back in secret. But yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know, do you have kids going back to school? Are they excited? Emma's not so much excited. She has stated that she's excited about clothes. I have gotten her like a couple outfits that weren't like on a thrift list, like just brand new outfits, because I'm not going to find a Raya shirt at Goodwill. And I don't always find Harry Potter, so I bought her a couple Harry Potter shirts. I bought her a Raya outfit, and she's really excited to wear those. But other than that, she's not ready to go back to school. Plus, she hasn't been back to school since like March 2020. We ended up deciding to homeschool, but that's a whole nother conversation. If you want to hear that conversation, find me on Instagram and kind of private message me, and I'd love to tell you about it, because 2020-2021 school year was a lot. So I'm really ready to get her back into public school. I'm really ready to get her started off on the right foot. I hope you're ready to do the same, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you real soon.